Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Premier League predictions. And once again, there's a reason why I'm starting this video. I think you can gather by now. George, would you like to explain?
Blessed be thy prediction, Lord. Give me good victory, please. Sorry, I was just praying.
Mate, you can do that all you want. The prediction lords are on my side, mate. We're chilling and, having a drink. And
They have been on your side, Younes.
Mate.
But I've just spoken to them.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm getting it back. I've had enough of this.
okay, good luck.
I like having at least a 2-point lead, and I've only got a 1-point lead now. Just want to remind you, 9 weeks in. This is our 10th week on Shootout.
Yep.
Round of applause for that one. Thank you for staying with us. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do. Mate, this is such a tasty weekend of football, isn't it?
I want to say, I don't normally do this, but I have to. I am not one of the bottle.
Are you not?
Because I smashed it this week.
You did smash it.
You know what? And I say that because I don't think that's going to happen again.
Younes got how many correct scores?
3 correct scores.
3 correct
Was
scores.
it 4? 3.
I think it was 3.
3 correct scores.
But it was an obliteration because you got an Everton win as well, which technically I'm giving you another full point for that. That's solid from you. Well done.
Yeah. I got 11 this week, I think.
12.
12.
12 points.
Mate, that's never happening again. Just like Chelsea's 15 goals conceded, that's never happening again, I don't think.
Records are there to be broken. I'm aiming for 13 points this week.
Good luck. I wish you best of luck.
But you do have the first scoreline this week, and the first game is Brentford versus Burnley. I mean, like, when we're talking about big games.
Yes.
This is up there, isn't it? This is huge.
Well, yeah, for Burnley, maybe. This is going to be a very interesting game for Burnley more than Brentford, because Burnley got to start picking up some points from somewhere at this point. Like now, it's getting worrying.
It's getting dark.
It's getting dark, right? Wolves are already finished.
Yeah,
right.
We've removed them. We're not even going to talk about them this week. No, we're joking.
But Burnley are not that they're not far behind. There is a gap. Wolves are in a league of their own at the moment, but Burnley are trying to follow suit. Unless they start picking up some points. Now, Brentford, we know, like we said, against Brighton, when Brentford are away from home, it's a case of not that strong. When they're at home, though, they can actually beat anyone, weirdly enough.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for a dominant Brentford performance this weekend, if I'm honest.
Give me a score.
I am going with 3-1 Brentford.
3-1. Okay. I'm going to say 2-1 Brentford. I think Burnley will give them a decent game, but it's not going to be good enough.
He's not looking good, bruv.
The next game is the Battle of the Pretenders, I'm going to call it. Sunderland and Bournemouth. I don't know if that was fair or not, really, but like Sunderland beaten at Fulham. Bournemouth, like, kind of don't really know where they want to be at the moment.
This is the fake top 6 derby.
This is the fake top 6 derby. And both of these two teams are on the verge of mediocrity again. Or, because it's the history of the Premier League this season, they could also then be on the verge of back in the Champions League.
I mean, whoever wins this, back
Will
up
be
there
for a little while.
Whereas the other one, sink, done.
Do you think that Sunderland being at home is going to be the deciding factor here?
Not necessarily. I think form is.
Form, okay.
Bournemouth have been quite shaky. I think a lot... Well, actually, even to be fair, Sunderland have taken a bit of a hit, but I look at Sunderland as a team more that will respond better compared to Bournemouth, weirdly enough. So Sunderland shockingly lost to Fulham, right? And we spoke about how Fulham needed a result in that game and how Sunderland just switched off. Bournemouth have been in poor form overall, but when they had the chance to bounce back, they went 2-0 down and managed to actually get themselves a 2-2 draw. But to put themselves in that situation in the first place, it's not good enough. For a team the way that Bournemouth have been operating, it's not good enough. I expect Sunderland now to actually bounce back in the way that Bournemouth couldn't. So I'm looking more to Sunderland getting a result here, if I'm being completely honest.
You're going to give me a score? Or
No, because I'm not getting booked, mate.
Okay.
I'm playing the George Benson playbook.
You're a very good actor. I like it. Very good. We'll get you at some point again. I'm going to say 1-1. I think it's... I was tempted to go 2-2, but I think I'm going for the win this week. I want to be a bit more...
Bold.
But no. Maybe not bold. Italics. Italics and underlined. That's what we're doing. We're going to get the ruler out, pencil, straight line. Now, 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah.
I'm going 2-1 Sunderland.
2-1 Sunderland. Wow. Okay. So Iraola to Liverpool next week then, I guess.
Basically.
He's
Who
given
knows?
up. Same as Semenyo. They're all going together. Man City Leeds is match number 3. I mean, is this...
I don't know what to think of this one, I'll be honest.
I want to say what I've been saying about Liverpool for ages, which is that, now they'll win this one. With Man City, we're obviously not talking the same levels of capitulation as Liverpool, but Man City, I don't know how many of their players were on international duty playing football, but a few of them might have been drinking some rums in the Caribbean or something, because they've come back and they're stinking up the gaff right now and they look a little jaded, I would say.
2 losses in a row.
2 losses in a row, mate. Leeds as well. Like, we've watched a lot of Leeds, as we probably talk about, like, as a little comment in every video. But I've got a feeling they could give City some problems, you know.
You know, if this was anyone else, I'd be looking at this away team. So in this case, Leeds. But if it was anyone else, I'd be like, you know what? You might actually get 3 points. Leeds, though, as much as I know they're going to give City a good game, I think it's going to be tighter than what people think, because Leeds do play well to an extent. So they get to the final third and they go blank. Defensively, sometimes there's a screw loose, but when everything is screwed together, they're actually really good. But Man City are just not lethal at the moment either.
Yeah.
This is where a better team would go to the Etihad, really test Man City and get 3 points, I think, at this rate. But Leeds just... They might look it on the day, but I don't think they'll get it.
No. I think
it's hard.
It's a very difficult one because, like, I don't want to discredit Leeds, because I actually feel like,
Neither do
considering
I.
how well they've played, they've just not got as many points as they need to. But Haaland is going to score a few, I think. I say this in every video, and then sometimes he just doesn't even touch the ball. But it is your score.
I'm going to go Man City 3, Leeds 1.
I'm going to say the same.
Yeah.
I've just got a feeling that's going to be it. I think it'll be 2-1. I think it'll be close, and then they'll just score like a breakaway goal in the last 5 minutes, and it'll look comfortable.
I think Haaland will find space in this game. I think he scores.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Everton Newcastle. This is a great game.
Yes.
Because I think this could actually be a really good game of football.
Yeah.
Everton off the back of a magnificent result at Manchester United. Credit to Keane and Dewsbury Hall, by the way, because we didn't speak about Everton Man United because we'd already filmed the review, and that was Monday Night Football. It's a magnificent goal. And I'm actually really happy for him, because at Chelsea, I actually think he was good. I don't think he was great. I think he was good. I think he was a very reliable footballer. He was never really going to get the opportunities with the midfield that we have, with the attackers that we had. So the fact he's now at Everton, I think he's found his level. And I want to ask you about this conversation, because Isak's gone from Newcastle to Liverpool. At Newcastle, he's a huge deal. He's the main guy. He's the big dog. Goes to Liverpool and he's one of many. And, well, he's feeding off of scraps at the moment, and he's losing every match that he plays almost. So the difference, I think, with a lot of these teams is certain players have certain levels. Kirkesh at Bournemouth, great footballer. Looks like a championship left back at Liverpool. I think certain players like Keane and Dewsbury Hall, they find their level at teams like Everton and can become huge players for that team.
Agreed.
Newcastle, Harvey Barnes. Wouldn't get into any of the big six's teams, in my opinion.
True.
But he's very good for Newcastle. Very good at Newcastle right now. In great form.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to happen here?
Everton, I want to give a lot of credit to for that win against United. Albeit Man United were absolutely poor, beyond belief. And we'll talk about Man United in a bit. But Everton going down to 10, and in the way they went down to 10.
It's quite funny.
I mean, what is that? What the hell is Idrissa Gueye thinking? Firstly, okay, your teammate, Michael Keane, does give him a little push. You don't put your hands on his face.
Nah.
Like, you just don't. What are you doing?
It's a moment of madness.
Violent conduct.
David Moyes said he likes it, though.
Look, you've gone to Old Trafford, you've picked up 3 points, you've picked up your first 3 points at Old Trafford in, I don't know, flipping how many years, right? I mean, as a returning manager. He's somehow made that incident look good. Fair play, David Moyes. How you've done that, mate, I don't know. But I guess he's got to do what he's got to do. But that's just really, really poor overall in terms of that incident in the first place. But they go down to 10, and they're still on the front foot. and they still go all out. And then Dewsbury Hall puts top bins, beautiful finish, and then they stick it out with 10 men.
Yeah.
Really, really resilient, which is a word.
We haven't used it for a while, yeah.
But very resilient from Everton. And I feel like them being at home now against Newcastle, whilst Newcastle are a little bit hit physically, I think is a big opportunity for Everton here.
I agree. I think they're going to win 2-1. Back-to-back wins.
Everton.
Big game, yeah. I think Everton 2, Newcastle 1.
I want to say the same.
You can if you want. And then it puts a little bit of onus on some of the other matches, you know?
No, but I don't want to discredit Newcastle as a whole. Like, I think I'm going to go... I'm torn. 2-2 or 1-1. 2-2 or 1-1. 2-2 or 1-1. I'm going with...
3-3.
0-0. I'm going 1-1.
1-1. Okay. I think that's a smart prediction. I think Newcastle will have to be really on it after that midweek defeat. And I think Everton will be buoyant, let's say, after their results. Spurs versus Fulham.
Well.
I think I have a good idea where this one's going. West London. You know, sometimes, like, do you remember when Wolves used to go to Spurs and just win?
Yeah.
I feel like this is going to happen again. I feel like Spurs are on a run now, and I think that they are one more defeat away from like an actual proper meltdown. Like, Arsenal was obviously a meltdown because they didn't even turn up.
Yeah.
Then they've conceded 9 in 4 days.
Yes.
Bro, that's cooked.
Yeah.
Fulham, nice clean sheet last week. Raul Jimenez. I've got a feeling they're going to win, you know.
Do you reckon?
Yeah,
Fulham?
seriously.
This is tough for me because Tottenham are bad, right?
Yep.
and Fulham are also bad.
Are they though?
To an extent, yes. But I look, Tottenham are not going to lose every game either, you know? Like, this is the sort of game where you look and you go, okay, Tottenham might actually find a result. But I can't trust those who like the bottle.
Give it a little knock next to the mic.
No.
Couple more. Oh!
There we are. That's the history of the Tottenham.
That is the history of the Tottenham.
Premium
right
bottle.
Yeah.
I want to say Fulham go there and actually give it a good go, and I feel like they can, but I actually expect Tottenham to get a very, very close, maybe not even a great performance, but a close win.
That's what they do.
Something just over the line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets everybody kind of like, oh, phew. Tottenham fans, you mean? Like,
Yeah,
just
exactly.
like, oh, we won this one.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then midweek next week, 3-0 loss somewhere. Who
That's
they got after
exactly
this?
it.
Can you see who they've got after
Tottenham.
this?
Tottenham after this have...
Because you'll say the team and I'll know if they're going to lose that one.
They're cooked.
Who they got?
St. James's.
Oh, yeah. You're going to beat Fulham and then you're going to lose 3-0. Like, end of story. It's a guarantee.
Okay, my decision is made. I know what's happening. I'm going 2-1 Tottenham.
Okay. I'm going to go with something a bit different.
I can give you the result for the Newcastle game as well.
3-0 to Newcastle. You wait. Like, bring this clip back up again if that is the case. I'm going to say 1-1. I think Fulham will get a result.
Really?
Yeah, I think Fulham are going to go on a nice little run.
No, I hope that happens. And if that happens, then questions about Thomas Frank.
Big time. Crystal Palace versus Man United. The audition. This is the audition.
This is the audition.
And I'm sorry, but I'm bringing that conversation back to the table.
But I don't... Glasner, mate, for your sake, stay away.
Just don't
Just stay
do
away.
it.
Just stay away.
I think we're at that point with Man United where Ruben Amorim is...
Mental.
This is going the way it should be, right? Give a little run. Go on a little good, decent, unbeaten run. 5 games in a row, whatever it was, 6. And then Everton. That's fine. Keep doing it. And then United will no longer be a problem. Again.
For United, car park settings, enjoy the atmosphere. Don't know if you saw that side video, but
I did, bro.
That woman's is like,
Mate.
enjoy the atmosphere. What?
enjoy the atmosphere.
Unbelievable.
If anyone says that to me inside a stadium when my team have just lost 1-0 against 10 men,
Honestly,
my word.
it's a wrap.
Just shut up.
Honestly, Man United are back to default.
You reckon?
Back to default. But I have to also say this, and this is something that I've not really. I've cut Amrim some slack during that whole period of United going into capitulation, right? Because he's, like I said at the beginning, he's walked into a war zone at that football club. It's a mess. So I can't blame him entirely. But that loss to Everton was fully Amrim.
Yeah.
Fully. How in the blue hell are you playing a 10-man Everton team who have literally like self-imploded, right? And you stick to a back five for 90 minutes.
Oh, I'm so glad it's not us, man.
Bro, that's at home.
Yeah.
And even like you go 1-0 down and you don't change it.
Mate.
That's suicide. That's actually suicide. So are Man United back in the trenches fully? I think so.
I think this game will be a decider for them. I think Palace, it was expected at Wolves last week. It was a great game for them to have, really. The guaranteed 3 points week in, week out in the Premier League right now.
Yep, big up them on you.
Aston Villa are the lucky ones this week. But Crystal Palace at home to Man United, I can only see this going one way.
Me too.
And that is Crystal Palace to win. I'm going to say Palace 2, Man United 1 is my prediction.
I'm going to take it one step further.
Oh, what are you going to do?
3-1.
3-1. Okay. Well, how many is Mateta going to score?
2.
2. Wow. Okay. That's a huge prediction from Younes there. Let's move on to another
Up the Mateta.
cracking game involving another Claret side at home. West Ham versus Liverpool in the Premier League. I'm going to say this now, right? We said this in the Champions League review, which was yesterday's video. Go give that one a little whirl if you fancy it. But Arne Slot, I think, will be given time at Liverpool, but I also think there is only so much more time you can get until things turn around before it's like, all right, well, this ain't going to turn around, so we're going to sack you now. And this has all of the potential to be that exact game where it's like, in a week, you lose at home to PSV 4-1, and then you go to West Ham and get beat. I think then his position is totally untenable. And I think at that point, you start looking and thinking, why wait till January? Just do it now, because it's gone. If Liverpool lose this game, I think it 100% confirms that he's lost the dressing room.
I think they're already there. But West Ham haven't beaten Liverpool since 2021.
Wow.
This would cement where Liverpool are right now. And it would be Arne Slot's last game if they lose this.
Wow.
Hands down. Like it's not only dead, like it's now decomposing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If it were to happen.
Yeah.
And you know what? The way that Liverpool are at the moment, I can see it happening.
They're a bit like a paper straw. Like, good at the start,
And
then it just completely disintegrates. Bro, that is what Liverpool are, man.
Yeah.
A paper straw.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I'm inclined to go along the lines of they don't draw any matches, and right now I feel like they just kill for a draw.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. They want something out of somewhere. Because right now, and Liverpool are sitting in flipping now in 12th. I mean,
Mental, isn't it?
You know what this reminds me of? Do you remember our 15-16 season?
Yeah.
It's that. Except for different reasons. Like, this is more footballing. Ours, we know what happened. That wasn't a footballing problem. But for Liverpool, it's just crashed. It's all just crashed.
They've got great players. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
Like, no one can tell me that the players that they bought are rubbish.
They're not.
Or the players that they had. They just won a Premier League, for goodness sake.
But the manager now, I feel like, hasn't got an idea. The money that's spent, weirdly enough, has been spent completely wrong. And it is $500 million. And they've gotten worse.
Imagine saying that 20 years ago. $500 million one summer. Wow.
It's incredible.
They try to compare this to Roman Abramovich, Damien Duff, Wayne Bridge. Like,
No, completely different.
get in the bin, mate.
Completely different. Because for the first time in ages, Liverpool have actually tried to go and sign the superstar. And they have failed. Because they've signed them, right? And they've gotten worse.
It's an identity crisis, really, isn't it?
That fully. Because now some people would look at Liverpool and go, oh, you sold your soul. Because now you've gone in the direction of the spending clubs and how we operate and how we've all done it. But they've tried to do it to an extreme at the first go, and they've got it so wrong.
Yeah.
And now they've got everything completely off balance. Arnie Slot hasn't got a clue. Players have down tools. And because players have down tools, and like we said in the Champions League video, we've seen the script before. We know what this is like. When players down tools and it's just in the mud, especially if you're senior players, anyone can beat you. Liverpool could honestly go to Coventry right now and lose.
Oh, yeah, Super Frank would.
Frank Lampard's Coventry would beat Liverpool
He'd
right
love
now.
that. That'd be 3-2.
100%. And this is why now I'm looking at West Ham, who are on the up.
Yeah,
West Ham are on the up. I think there's going to be another shock here.
You sure score as well, so I will press you for it.
I'm going to go with...
He's thinking about it. You can tell.
2-0 West Ham.
No, Younes talks. Wow. I mean, that is... I did not expect that. No goals.
No.
Wow. Okay. That's thrown me off. It's not changed my prediction. My prediction's 2-2.
Oh, really?
I think there'll be a break in the L's, and Liverpool are going to get the D this time. I think they will. 2-2 is my score. I'll tell you one team that are certainly getting an L this weekend. Wolves. Aston Villa versus Wolves.
Mate, we can go straight to predictions for this because...
Okay, I will. 4-0. 4-0. 4-0.
I'm going 5.
5? Are you? I wrote it in.
I'm going 5.
Wow.
Mate, Aston Villa, back on great form. Aston Villa now, I mean, especially the last few games, they've looked like the Aston Villa of last season.
They're on a great run.
They really are, and they've brought themselves back into a proper European spot. But I'm sorry, it's not even about that. Yeah, Aston Villa are doing really well, and they're playing at home, but Wolves are finished.
I mean, I feel like we might have jumped the gun there. Edwards just coming in, Nah, I'm kidding. I'm just trying to be devil's advocate. Just trying to protect our asses in case the reality is very much that we've lost.
Mate, Aston Villa, for sure, staying in the top 4 this weekend.
All right, cool. Forest, Brighton, before we get to the real big one.
This is tough.
This is tough. It's at Forest.
This is why it's tough.
Yes.
Because this is where Brighton are very susceptible.
But do you think that they could... Brighton can also show up at any given point too. Like it's very much like you don't really know.
They can, but this is what suits Nottingham Forest and Sean Dyche.
Let me have a look at the table because obviously Forest are still struggling, but they're very much like...
They're back in the conversation.
Yes, and last week was a fantastic result.
Yeah.
Like that we watched that game. That was truly remarkable. The way that they just had a plan, stuck to it, and just obliterated Liverpool at Anfield. And I expect them to do the same here. Brighton are in good form, actually. 10 points from their last 5 games. They sit in 6th in the table. We've predicted wins for 3 of the teams above them, City, Villa and Palace. So if Brighton want to be in that conversation, they've got to go to Forest and get a result.
Exactly.
Will they?
No.
No. Okay.
Nottingham Forest, unbeaten in 4 now.
Yeah.
Right? But...
Did they... Oh, they haven't played yet. It's tonight, their Europa game, right?
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we'll see what they do in Europe. Which could have an effect on them. However, this is exactly the game that suits Nottingham Forest. Brighton are not going to go to the City Ground and start, just trying to defend, or they're going to, abandon their style. And the way that they play, and the way they like to dominate the ball, and how they can leave themselves a little bit exposed away from home. Brighton are this weird team, like I've said, that when they're at home, they can beat anyone, but when they're away, they can lose to anyone. And Nottingham Forest, with their setup, and they've gone back to type now under Sean Dyche that likes to set them up in a very, not even a defensive way, a very compact. right? So they don't just go all the way low block, just sit back and do nothing. No, they're very dynamic, but they're very, very hard to get through now. And that is where I think on the counter, Nottingham Forest do have the tools to hurt a team like Brighton, just like Nottingham Forest hurt Liverpool, albeit well, now we can see what's going on with Liverpool. But I am looking at this and going a big opportunity for Forest to get a result.
What is it going to be?
Is it my score?
It is.
2-1 Forest.
Okay. That was what I was going to say. But, oh no, I'm going to stick to it. I'm sorry.
You have to.
I really think that's going to finish 2-1. I want to say 3-1, but I don't see Forest scoring 3 again.
No.
After European football on a Thursday night. I think 2-1, it's got to be now. If you got to this point of the video, lock in, get yourself another one of these because we could be here for a little bit while longer.
This is where it gets
Chelsea
tasty.
versus Arsenal. It is the pretenders, Arsenal, against the chasers, Chelsea. This game has so much riding on it, it's almost a joke. The league could finish on Sunday. Could. If Arsenal win this game, they've won the league.
Okay.
Even if they bottle it, they won't bottle it that much.
This is the thing. Like, yeah, mathematically, we've seen it turn around before. It's not done, but Arsenal, who have been, I think, the most efficient team in the league for a while in terms of not losing games, I don't see them losing 3 games for the rest of the season. Do you know what I mean?
I do.
So if they get a 9-point gap, chances are they might go all the way. But there's so much riding on this fixture for both teams. And this is why this makes me happy. Because this is what Chelsea versus Arsenal used to be about. And it's been years now since we've seen Chelsea-Arsenal at this magnitude. And thankfully, I mean for us individually, but thankfully even for the neutral, Chelsea have put themselves back in a conversation where this tie can actually mean what it means now. Because if Chelsea win, Chelsea are in the title race.
100%.
All over again. And 3 points behind Arsenal, who have been the trendsetters this season, who have been the most efficient, who don't drop points, who don't concede goals. And all of a sudden, Chelsea, have gone under the radar and are 3 points behind Arsenal. And all of a sudden, title talk. You know? There's so much riding on this game. Even off the back of the Champions League games, there's a lot of parallels between the two teams at the moment. Arsenal dispatching of Bayern Munich in the Champions League the way they did. Chelsea dispatching of Barcelona in the Champions League the way they did. Right now, in terms of looking lethal going forward when everyone's switched on, Chelsea can score and beat anyone. But Arsenal are the ones that no one can get past. It's going to be a monumental game.
I've literally got butterflies in my stomach thinking about what could happen here.
Yeah, I mean, look, we've not had Chelsea versus Arsenal both in talk of, a title facing each other where it could mean everything for both teams since the days of Jose and Wenger.
Mate, this game is so big. So big.
It's massive.
I think this is like... I want to win for so many different reasons. Chelsea fan.
Yeah.
I don't want Arsenal to win the Premier League. I want there to be a title race this season, and I want Chelsea to prove that we can do it because I'm tired of being told that we're just a team that wins trophies that don't matter.
Yep.
And I think genuinely now, I look at our team, I love all the players. I think everybody has improved, apart from Mr. Concussion, but he wants to leave anyway, so that don't matter to me. I think Enzo Maresca has shown that he can compete with the big managers, which was, again, another qualm that everybody seemed to have. Oh, we only managed in the Championship. All right, cool. Well, how many trophies has your manager won in the last 6 months? Still waiting. But I think Cole Palmer is going to play. Whether he plays from the beginning or off the bench, I think Cole Palmer has a huge say in the way that this game sways. I think this is going to be an incredible game of football. I think it's set up, like you said, so perfectly. Chelsea could have scored 6, Arsenal could have scored 6. I think that would have been both fair from both sides. against two of the biggest teams in history.
Well, we did score 6, just to say.
We did actually. But we did. We put it in the net
did.
6 times.
Just got 3 disallowed, that's all.
Mate, I think Stamford Bridge will have a big say.
Yes.
I don't think Chelsea will bottle it.
No.
But I do think Arsenal are the best team in the world right now.
Yes, exactly.
And I think that suits Chelsea perfectly because PSG were the best team in the world when we beat them in the summer too.
Yep.
So I'm going to tell you what the score's going to be.
And Barca were coming in as favourites on the in midweek as well.
Yes,
and
they
what
were.
Happened.
Chelsea 2, Arsenal 1. We are in the title race. We're going to win. We're going to beat them. And Cole Palmer is going to score the winner.
Can I say from an Arsenal perspective, I think everyone understands the level of Arsenal right now. So there's not even much need to go into detail because I think everyone's looking at them going, you know what, they're the favourites. They're more likely to go on and win the league. Right now, they deserve it. They're really, really strong. They've got a great squad. Arteta's found a way that works. They're robust. They're playing for each other. It's there. For Chelsea, though, like I said, they've gone under the radar. And many people are looking at Chelsea as the team that still have problems or there's issues or they're not that good. You know, yeah, they had a great day, but that's about it. And every time that Chelsea get a big result, there's always some sort of an excuse, right? This is the chance, I think, even for us internally, to really change the direction of Chelsea Football Club and to put us back in the direction of how we used to be and where we used to operate, which is at this level, at the highest level. Because if we come off the back of beating Barcelona and then we go and we beat Arsenal,
we're back.
The standard has been set again. We are back to that high standard that we've been screaming for the last 3 years, right? And it means that there is genuinely something super strong to believe in and go forward with in terms of, you know what? Let's go and win the Premier League. Because we can really give it a good go, properly. And that's where we want to be. Are we going to do it? Who knows, right? Right now, Arsenal are the favourites. You'd be stupid not to think so. But we want to be in that conversation. We've not been in that conversation. And last year, when we were apparently in the title race, according to everyone in the media, if you remember, all of us were going, no, but we know we're not.
To be fair, I said that we were. Because I believe if you're there, you should think that you are there. So therefore, if you've proven you can operate there, you should then act upon that accordingly, which we did the opposite of.
But this is the thing. Even back then, when we were having those conversations, there was a bit of doubt. There was always a bit of doubt of like, oh, but I don't think we'll hold. I don't think we'll hold. This season's different. I think we can hold.
Yeah.
And I think many people are looking going, no, we can hold.
Yeah.
Because even now, without a Cole Palmer, unlike last season where we were Cole Palmer FC and we knew we kind of were, now without Cole Palmer, look at the results that we're getting and we're going to get him back into this. You know, we've got Esteval, who we didn't have last season, who's now killing it and setting a standard. And what is he going to do? We've got players out at the moment that we're going to look to reintroduce at some point, like Levi Colwill.
Yeah.
You know?
It's looking pretty good, isn't it?
This midfield is now clicking serious. Caicedo's turned into an absolute machine.
Yeah.
You know? Cucurella puts whoever he wants in his pocket. Reece James has been fit for a year, unlike last season.
Yep.
All these things are clicking.
Yep.
And now with us, it can really change the direction of the club. But if we beat Arsenal, like Tottenham couldn't do it, Bayern Munich couldn't do it, and we're like, okay, you know what, guys? Hold our beer.
Mate, I don't think I've celebrated a Premier League game more so. If we win, I'm going to be there. You find me in London somewhere. I will be partying. Trust me. This game is humongous.
You've gone 2-1.
I've gone 2-1 Chelsea. And I want to also stress it here. Yes, I'm looking through blue-tinted glasses. Yeah, of course I am. Arsenal are amazing. If they beat us, I won't be surprised. Because Arsenal are that good.
Yeah.
A draw, kind of annoying because I still think that doesn't really help anyone.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be a bad result for Chelsea, I think. Arsenal, I think, would be disappointed if they don't win any game right now. But I've just got a feeling we're going to win.
I think we're going to show up. And this is where, like, against Barcelona, we showed up and everyone was super on it and super focused and the rotation has come into play. Everyone's fit and ready. I think it's going to be the same level set. I think tactically we know exactly what's going to happen. We might start the same team that played Barcelona for the very same reason. The fans are going to be on it just like they were against Barcelona.
I'm going to be
and
definitely
you're going to be
giving
there.
it some.
So
Trust me.
I think we beat them as well.
Oh,
I think we beat Arsenal.
Younes.
And I think it's going to be close. But, and it's, look, all due respect, it's going to be harder than the Barca game.
Big time.
Without question, it's going to be harder than the Barca game. I am going, I got to say 2-1 as well.
All right. I was going to say, surely Arsenal will score. Surely we won't score 3 against them.
This is the thing. I was thinking about a 1-0, but then I'm like, no, Arsenal will score, surely. If we score, we beat them, and they don't score, 10 out of 10. Like, that's the dream.
A 1-0 Chelsea would be
Weirdly enough,
so good.
I would love a 1-0 more than a 2-1.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mate, this is... apart from Wolves, I've said every team will score this weekend. And apart from Liverpool and Wolves, you think every team is going to score at least a goal this weekend.
Yeah.
Football's heating up, ladies and gentlemen. The end of November is always a fascinating time because we're not quite halfway through the season. Things are starting to take shape. The table, we will have a very good idea by the end of this weekend what the scope and narrative of this season is. Either Arsenal are running away with it, and it's just a matter of time, and then it's up to the rest of us to compete for the silver spoon, or Chelsea Football Club are well and truly back.
It's going to be one of them. And right now, I think the world needs Chelsea to be up there with Arsenal.
Yes.
Because if not, Arsenal are going to run away with it. And thankfully, we're not in London for that. Because if I live in a world where Arsenal have won the league for the first time in 21 years, I don't want to be in London for it.
Well, you can stay right here. I'll bring you back some Marmite and crumpets and some English breakfast tea bags and Jaffa cakes and whatever it is you would like from the order. Got 30 kilos.
But it's up to us to stop them. And I think we're the only ones right now that people are looking at. So
we're going to do it.
Let's do it.
We're going to do it.
Let's do it.
Let us know your predictions in the comments down below, and we will see you all very soon.